Honestly, 2026 has been a total mess so far. With skyrocketing oil prices and the constant noise from conflicts in Iran and the Middle East, the worldwide economy and stocks are largely losing. It's scary, and it's a psychological trap. We need to talk about how we can keep calm and carry on in this passive-aggressive crisis. Welcome back to Doodle Diligence. Let's look into the art of money. Today, we're not talking about news. We're investigating a massive glitch in the human brain that makes us terrified of losing. First, let's test your brain and heart for money. Look at these two baskets. In basket A, there's $500. You can take it right now, no questions asked. In a bigger basket B, there's $1,000, but you only have a 50% chance of getting it. Most people choose A. It's easy peasy. We hate unnecessary risk, right? Let's flip the scenario. Same two baskets, but this time it's about losing. In basket A, you will lose $500 for sure. In the bigger basket B, there's a 50% chance you lose $1,000, but also a 50% chance you get to keep it all. What's your choice now? Suddenly, the majority of people pick B. When faced with a guaranteed loss, we'd rather take a gamble just to chase that tiny sliver of hope of not losing. It's not just about the money in these life baskets. It could be any choice you face. Which school to attend, which career to start, or even which partner to choose. We're going to reveal why your fear of losing is quietly sabotaging not just your wealth, but your entire life. To understand loss aversion, let's start with a famous coin toss experiment by Nobel Prize-winning psychologist Daniel Kahneman. I invited you to play a game. We flip a coin. If it lands on the dollar sign, you lose $1,000. If it lands on the number 1, you win $1,000. Would you play? Is that a no? How about if you win $1,500 instead? Is it still a no? Okay, how about this? If you win, you get $10,000. So, it's a 50% chance to lose $1,000 and a 50% chance to win $10,000, baby. You will definitely be over the moon if you win, but what if you lose? You'll probably turn into the shopkeeper from the famous Monty Python Dead Parrot sketch. In the sketch, a customer tries to return a parrot because it's clearly dead, but the shopkeeper is in total denial. He's not dead, he's just resting. We look at our dead parrot, whether it's a tanking stock or a failing relationship, and instead of admitting it's an ex-parrot, we start making up ridiculous excuses. That's exactly what most of us do. So, be careful. It's dangerous when you start taking even wilder gambles just to avoid admitting a loss. We stay in our comfort zones not because we're happy, but because the pain of losing what we have feels twice as bad as the potential excitement of what we could gain. The brains of humans and other animals contain a mechanism designed to give priority to bad news. Our judgment gets worse when we focus on these negative events. Take the Iran conflict in the headlines every day. When we see escalations in the Middle East, our brains stop using System 2 logic and switch to System 1 survival mode. Psychologically, a bad event hits us much harder than a good event cheers us up. If oil prices drop, we barely notice. But if they spike because of a conflict, it feels like the apocalypse. This is why there is so much panic behavior in the market right now. People aren't looking at facts. Instead, they are going against their own long-term plans simply because of the bad news they hear. Imagine you have two stocks. A is a high-quality company that's actually holding its ground, up 20%. B is a speculative bet that's tanking because of the war, down 20%. Now, you need cash urgently. A or B, which one do you sell? To stock A, selling the winner feels like a victory. You lock in a profit.
Wow.
But selling the stock B, that feels like losing.
Oh no!
So, most investors do something insane. They cut the blooming flowers to keep watering the dying weeds. This is the disposition effect. We cling to the garbage because our brain would rather gamble on a miracle recovery than face the pain of a realized loss. Here are 5 strategies to hack your brain back. 1. Bigger picture. Stop obsessing over one trade or one bad day. Look at your life and portfolio as a single unit. One setback is just a tiny pixel in a giant, long-term masterpiece. 2. Predefined exits. Decide when to quit before you start. Don't let your survival mode make the call when the ship is already shaking. 3. The outsider test. Ask yourself, if I weren't already in this situation today, would I choose to enter it right now? If the answer is no, cut it loose. 4. The timing. Will this loss matter in 10 minutes, 10 months, 10 years? Shifting your time frame is the fastest way to make an apocalypse disappear. 5. Dopamine detox. Stop checking the news and prices every hour. System 1 breaks on updates. Your System 2 thrives on deep silence. We don't do conclusions here, we do verdicts. Loss aversion was a survival mechanism for our ancestors, but in the modern world, it's an expensive shackle. Losing money or time isn't the disaster. The disaster is letting the fear of losing keep you trapped in a life that no longer serves you. Real freedom isn't about winning every time. It's about the freedom from the instinct to not lose. You've seen the evidence. The verdict? That's yours. My name is Sophia, and you've been watching Doodle Diligence. Next, I'm continuing our series on the hidden psychology of money. If you want to keep up, please subscribe. See ya!